Are you struggling to get your students to decode while reading? Decoding can be a bit of a science, a word science. So let's say goodbye to Chunky the monkey and get our students experimenting. Hi, I'm Megan. Thank you for joining me to learn more about decoding using syllabication. Before you dig deeper in this video, I urge you to print out the supporting documents so you can follow along with me. This is going to be an interactive tutorial that will guide you through the syllable types and help you to provide decoding instruction for your students. Okay, I was probably a little harsh when I said goodbye to Chunky the monkey. He is a great visual cue for our young readers, and his lesson isn't too far off from what we will be doing today. However, Chunky the monkey does need to follow some direct and explicit instruction on how to look for chunks in a word. Those chunks are really syllables. Without the knowledge of syllabication, shellfish easily becomes shellfish. Our students will look for the chunks they know, like the word she, when really they should be looking for how the vowels and consonants interact to create the different syllables. What are the 7 different syllable types? There's closed, open, vowel team, R-controlled, silent E, diphthong, and consonant LE. Now I know this might seem like a lot, but it's not that bad. The same strategy that I'm about to share with you applies to 6 out of the 7 different types of syllables.
Hopefully, you have already printed off your Chunking It Up with Syllables worksheet. I am going to take you step by step through the different syllable types and model how you can teach your students to decode these words. We're going to start with the closed syllable, vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. I'm going to do one for you. We're going to work through one together, and then you can pause the video to try one on your own. I will then reveal the answer. Here we go. The first step is to find the vowel sounds and label them with a V for vowel. Then you can ask your students to build a bridge because we're only going to look at what's on top of the bridge, which is 2 consonant sounds. When we have 2 consonants, we can just divide between them. Then we can look at each syllable. My vowel is closed in by the consonant, and over here my vowel is closed in by the consonant. So I have the word sun tan with 2 short vowel sounds. We can now try this one together. So again, we're going to underline the first 2 vowel sounds, label them with V's, build a bridge, find the 2 consonants, label them, and divide between them. I have short vowel sounds because of my closed syllables. So my word is witness. Go ahead and pause the video. You can try this word on your own, and when you are ready, resume the video to see the answer. As we move on, you will see that we're going to decode closed syllable words with blends and digraphs. The strategy is the same, but when we're working with blends and digraphs, because these groups of letters make one sound, we're only going to count them as 1 consonant. When looking at this word, I can find my first 2 vowel sounds, label them with a V, and build my bridge. You will notice that I have 3 consonants, and that's not going to work. So I can leave my M as a single consonant, but my PL is a nice blend, and I can also label that sound as a consonant. Now that I have my vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel pattern, I can divide the word. I have a closed syllable here and a closed syllable here. So both of my vowels will make a short sound, and my word is complex. Let's try the next one together. Go ahead and find your 2 vowel sounds. Label them with a V and build your bridge. Can you guess what 2 letters we're going to group together? That's right, it's the SH digraph. There's one consonant sound and another consonant sound, and we can divide between them. Both of my syllables are closed. My vowels are going to make a short sound, and the word is dish pan. Again, go ahead, pause your video, take some time to decode the next word. When you're ready, resume the video to reveal the answer. Now we're going to try 3 closed syllable words. The strategy is the same. We're going to start by looking for the first 2 vowel sounds. We're not going to pay attention to the 3rd sound yet. Label your vowels, build your bridge, look above your bridge for your consonant sounds, and divide. Your students can cover up this first syllable and see what's left. We have 2 vowel sounds. So I continue with the process. I have 2 consonants that I can divide between. All 3 of my syllables are closed, so all 3 of my vowel sounds are going to make the short sound for fantastic, fantastic. This next one's a fun one. Let's go ahead and try it together. Find your first 2 vowel sounds. Your E and your I. Label with your vowels. Build your bridge. And above your bridge are 2 consonants. And you can divide between them. Your students would cover this up and see what's left. I see another vowel sound, so we can underline that. Continue your bridge. Above your bridge you have 2 more consonants that we can divide between. All of these syllables are closed, so all of my vowels are going to make short sounds. And I have the word lemniscus. Lemniscus. And if you didn't know, the lemniscus is a part of your brain. My 2nd graders love going home to tell their parents about the word lemniscus. Okay, now is a great time to pause your video and try this 3rd word. When you're ready, you can start again to see the answer. Don't let this blend, friend, confuse you. Even though there are 3 consonants, you needed to count the TR as 1 consonant sound. Moving on, we're going to try open syllable words. The process is the same. We're going to find the first 2 vowel sounds, label our vowels, and build a bridge. This time you will see we only have 1 consonant. So this is where a little bit of trial and error comes in. We can try the word May, sun, or mason, and your students will need to see which one they think sounds right. It's mason. This is an open syllable, and this is a closed syllable. Let's try the next one together. Again, find your first 2 vowel sounds, label them, and build a bridge. Above your bridge you have 1 consonant. You can use fingers or you can use coffee stirrers, and I call them syllable straws, to help your students chunk it up. Is the I by itself, and is it going to say item? Or is the I going to be closed with the T and it's going to be it? We know that item sounds correct, so we're going to draw in our syllable. This is going to be open and this is going to be closed. All right, go ahead and try the last one on your own. When you're ready, start the video again to see the answer. Our next set of words have the vowel, consonant, vowel pattern. However, sometimes the first syllable is open and sometimes the first syllable is closed. This is where our students will need to use a flip it strategy to find out which sound the vowel will make. I'm still going to find my first two vowel sounds, build my bridge, and label my consonant. Is it going to be K, bin, or cab in? Cabin is a word I know, so I can draw in my syllable. This syllable is closed. This syllable is also closed. Let's try the next one together. Let's find our vowel sounds and label our consonant sounds. Raven or raven? Where do you think the syllable line should go? I know the word raven. That's a bird. This syllable is open and this syllable is closed. You can now pause the video, try the last word on your own, and resume when you're ready to see the answer. Now let's try the vowel-vowel syllable pattern. This is not a vowel team. This is more for words that have prefixes, roots, or words that have vowel changing endings. I'll do the first one for you. I'm still going to look for the first two vowel sounds and label my V's. I do not have any consonants between them. Very similar to the vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel pattern, I will divide between the two. This is an open syllable and this is a closed syllable. Let's try the next one together. I'm going to look for the first two vowel sounds, label my V's, and build a bridge. Again, there are no consonant sounds, so I can divide between the two. This is an open syllable. I do see another vowel, my E at the end, but as you will see in a minute, the E's at the end do not make a sound. So this is a closed syllable and our word is science. You can now pause the video to try the next word on your own and resume when you are ready. Now we can try what my students think is the hardest syllable type, because when we're working with silent E, the vowel at the end does not make a sound, so we will not count it. Looking at the first word, I will look for the first two vowel sounds. It is important that you refer to the vowels as vowel sounds, because again, the E at the end here will not make a sound. Label your vowels, build a bridge, label your consonants, and divide between them. This is a closed syllable, but this is a silent E, or you can call it a magic E syllable. Let's try the next one together. Look for your vowel sounds. Label your consonants. Divide between. We can cover up the first syllable and see what is left. I have another vowel sound with one consonant. Is it going to be N-vel or N-V? N-vel, this is a closed syllable. This E at the end does not make a sound, so this is a silent E syllable. Go ahead and pause the video, try the last one on your own, and when you're ready for the answer, resume play. In this last word, there was a digraph. Make sure your students understand to group the digraphs together. The next syllable pattern is the vowel teams. I'll do the first one for you. I'm still going to look for the first two vowel sounds. In this case, the AI is our vowel team, so the vowels will make one sound. Label your vowels, build your bridge, and look for your consonant sounds. My PL is a blend, so I'm going to count that as one consonant sound. With the vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel pattern, I'm going to divide between the two syllables. This is closed, and this is a vowel team syllable, so I can label it with a VT. And that just helps my students to know that this AI is going to make one sound. Let's try the next word together. Look for your first two vowel sounds. Label your vowels. Build your bridge. Look for the consonant sounds. Two consonants, divide between. My vowel is closed in. However, I see I have more vowel sounds, so I'm going to underline my EE vowel team. Continue my bridge. I have two more consonants that I can divide between. This is closed, and this is a vowel team, and my word is chimpanzee. I have given you two words to try on your own because of the different types of syllable patterns. Go ahead and pause the video, and when you're ready, resume for the answer. Next, let's look at syllables with R-controlled vowels. Again, I'm going to look for the first two vowel sounds. I'm going to label my vowels and look for my consonants and divide between them. Here's a closed syllable, and here is an R-controlled syllable. Let's try the next one together. Look for your vowel sounds. The UR is a vowel sound. Label your vowels and your consonants. This is a flip it syllable. Is it going to be femur or femur? Femur is a word that I know. This one is open, and this one is an R controlled. Go ahead, pause your video to try the next one on your own, and resume again when you're ready. The diphthongs are the last syllable type to follow this strategy. We're going to look for the first two vowel sounds and our consonant sounds. Divide between them. The syllable is closed. I also have another vowel sound here. With a vowel, I'm going to divide between it. This is a diphthong syllable, and this is an R-controlled syllable. Man, pow, Let's try the next word together. Look for your vowel sounds. Label them. Then look for your consonant sounds. Divide between them. This is a closed syllable, but I know that I do have another vowel sound, my diphthong. Is it going to be astro or astron? Astro, this is an open syllable. And my last syllable is not, and it's a diphthong. Now you can pause your video, try the last one on your own, and resume when you're ready for the answer. We are almost done. Consonant LE is our last type of syllable pattern. And even though this is the rule breaker and it doesn't follow the vowel patterns, it is the easiest to decode. For this type of syllable, you only need to look for the consonant LE. You can circle it and decode. P-a-z, puzz, zul, puzzle. Let's try the next one together. Look for your consonant LE, circle it. Here I have an open vowel because the I is by itself. St-I, stifle, stifle. Go ahead and try the last one on your own. I bet you don't even need to pause the video this time. Candle.
You did it! You have learned about the 7 different types of syllables. I hope you feel confident in your ability to share this information with your students and empower them to read multi-syllable words in text. Let's quickly go over some questions I'm commonly asked. The first question I always get asked is, when do I start teaching my students about syllabication? And my answer is right away. There is no reason why a kindergartner can't handle this type of instruction. If we're teaching them CVC words, like win, cat, there's no reason why a kindergartner can't handle the word Wisconsin. They would feel like the smartest kid in the world knowing that they can read this big multi-syllable word. Wisconsin is just a 3-syllable word made up of CVC syllables. Empower your students, teach them this strategy, and allow them to access these gigantic words. What if you don't teach kindergarten or first grade? Is it too late for your students? Not at all. This is the perfect time. In 2nd and 3rd grade, we are expecting our students to read fluently multisyllabic words. You may find yourself needing to backtrack a little bit and reteach some vowel teams and diphthongs and R-controlled vowels in single-syllable words. Get your students locating those patterns and then extend their knowledge using the strategy. Another question I'm commonly asked is if students can truly master this strategy, and I can confidently say yes. In time, your students, with practice, will be able to read multisyllabic words fluently in text. As they're starting out, I recommend you do some isolated practice with you guiding them using the vowels and using some syllable straws. Then, as they're coming across these words in text, you can give them a pack of Post-its and a pencil and have them write the word down that they've found in their book that's giving them some difficulty and encourage them to use the strategy. Then, the next step would be to encourage them just trying to use their fingers to manipulate the strategy each time you're taking a support away. In time, they're not going to need these supports and manipulatives. They'll just be reading. I know this can seem like a lot, so if you have more questions about syllabication or anything regarding reading, please know I'm here to help you. You can use the Q&A section on my TPT store, or you can email me at megan.timetoread@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing from you and answering any of your questions. So don't worry, I haven't broken up with my friend Chunky the Monkey. I've just reshaped the way I have introduced his strategy to my students.